Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Team Toyota of Princeton to check out this brand new 2025 Toyota Sienna. This is the top platinum trim with all-wheel drive. So we got a big dollar minivan here. Magnetic gray is the outside color. We got black leather on the interior with a ton of options on it. So we can go through this minivan. Design refresh is this year. So we got design changes on the exterior and the interior. So you let me know if you're in the minivan market. Are you going Sienna? And if you are you going to go with this big dollar platinum all-wheel drive? Let me know as we go through the vehicle. So let's dig in. Front end of our 25 Sienna, again, the magnetic gray with gloss black on top, flat black down below. But we have the front grille redesign up here. We have a full spread of LED lighting as well as the fog lamps down below, and the fog lamps are way down on either side. But we have that new front grille that Toyota is using on all their new minivans. We also have almost like a front splitter on this down below with some wire mesh grille design underneath that. So it looks, I think it looks better than the outgoing Sienna. You let me know what you guys think about it. But as we come around to our wheel and tire setup, we're going to go with an 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Toyota badge in the middle. These wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Turanza LS100 all-season tires, 235 on the width of 60 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Moving on out, the magnetic gray. Now down on the side skirts, that is a packing piece of information that hasn't been removed. It's not a design element, but here's the Sienna. Stays pretty much the same on the side profile of the vehicle. As we move in closer, we're going to have a lot of chrome bling on this. But man, if I could just talk today, we have color match side view mirror cap, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras. Then we're going to go with color match and some chrome on the door handles, left side fuel filler. Up top, we're going to have a color matched roof, shark fin antenna. We're going to go aluminum finish on the roof rails, black on the crossbars, and then a standard sunroof. Rear end of the Sienna, we have a roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass. We have LED lighting in the back except for the turn signals. And come on, a platinum trim, you need to have LED turn signals. Toyota badge right in the middle, Sienna underneath that. HEV for hybrid electric vehicle, all-wheel drive on the left. Platinum down on the right. Gloss black on the rear bumper area, and our exhaust is tucked up underneath the right side of the vehicle. Under the hood of the 25 Sienna, we have Toyota's 2.5-liter inline four-cylinder hybrid engine, mated to an electronically controlled CVT, 245 net horsepower, 176 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 34 in the city, 36 on the highway, 35 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Big dollar platinum all-wheel drive. Top trim action is a top trim price. Base price, $25. Sienna Platinum all-wheel drive, $56,905. This vehicle has a ton of options on it. We'll check those out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,450 from Toyota's Princeton, Indiana assembly plant. We have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $60,413. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on in closer. Soft touch all the way across the top. Then we have the leather with the bronze stitching, brown stitching, nice and soft. Brushed aluminum on the door handle. 2 memory seat settings, flat black on the switchgear with power fold mirrors. As we come on down, nice large door pocket. We have the upgraded sound system in here from JBL. And then we're going to go with a nice large foot box, dead pedal brake, and accelerator. Floor mats are in the rear of the vehicle at this time. Illuminated Sienna door sill place to welcome you to the vehicle. Power seat with lumbar for the driver. Power seat without lumbar for the front passenger. Black leather, again with the brown cross stitch. Bolstering is nice and forgiving. Headrest is nice and soft. Perforation on the seat. Understated but clean on the look. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, but no memory seat settings. We come around, soft touch with the stitching, More soft touch, an area to lie your phone, but it's not rubberized, so it's just going to slide around. More soft touch with the stitching, and then down below here, we do have a nice large glove box. Platinum trim, you get the 12.3-inch Toyota multimedia system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in nav through, subscription only. We do have our media, AM, FM, Sirius XM. We can Bluetooth to phone, vehicle settings, climate, trip information, and vehicle alerts. Come down to our general settings. You can set up your driver profile. You can get your Wi-Fi hotspot going if you want to do that. You get over-the-air updates. Nice touchscreen. Looks good. Now, as we go to reverse, we got the 360-degree view cameras. Takes up the whole screen, nice and clear, with trajectory, some different views as well. So I really like how they have that done, especially since it takes up the whole screen. We go back to park, and we're back to the beginning. Power and your volume knob right here. Push button start right over there. 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards. Dual climate right here. I got to get this down. It's starting to get hot in here. Sync them together. There we go. Now it's at 68. Starting to warm up here. Now, we also have 3-stage heated seats, 3-stage ventilated seats for the driver and the front passenger, and they're hooked in with the climate system, so that's good. Now, as we come down further, wireless charging pad, USB connections, 2 cup holders, the wood veneer look, kind of dress it up. It is a platinum trim. Gear shift with the gator to go through this eCVT, but it would have been nice to have the brown stitching on the gator to kind of tie it in. Drive modes, which we'll check out when we go through the dash. EV only mode, auto vehicle hold, electric emergency brake, 2 cup holders. Sienna key fob, pretty busy on this one. Unlock, lock, that's to open either side door. Pop the rear tailgate, panic button, Toyota badge, should say Sienna on the back. And then more wood veneer on here, but nice soft armrests on either side. Pop that open. Really deep area for storage with 2 USB-Cs and then your kit. You also have a floating center console, as you can see. So if you have larger bags, you can put them down here. And now this is rubberized, just the way this should have been. But this is rubberized, so things won't slide around. And we do have a 12-volt back here as well. But it is a really nice large area for storage underneath the gear shift. Sienna steering wheel, nice perforated leather wrap wheel with the brown cross stitch. We have some brushed aluminum and chrome to dress up the wheel. Toyota badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel. I have no problem getting in and out of this Venza. We just did that. Sienna. It's really a nice open and airy passenger cabin. Flat black on the switchgear, telephone voice commands, volume controls for the digital dash on the left. On the right, adaptive cruise, safety suite controls, modes for infotainment system, seek for your music. On the left stalk, you got your headlight controls, fog lamp controls. On the right, front and rear wiper. Down over here on the left, we got a lot of action going on here. Traction control off, adaptive high beams on or off, 120-volt outlet on or off, heated steering wheel on or off. We have our camera views, bright and dim the dash, trip odometer, fuel filler door opener, power door shut-off switch, and then we have an electric tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have the digital dash right here, looking good. Drive mode action, what do we got? We got sport, normal, and eco. And then, of course, your EV only mode. And if you push that EV mode button, this EV mode light comes on the far left of the dash. And then you can turn that back off. Now we can also go through additional information. You can also change how you want your screens to look. Right there. Once you decide on what you want, you can click OK. Then you can click across, see the information on the left side. Boom, boom, boom. Click back across 2 times, and then go to the information on the right side of the dash. Overhead console, it is a big one. And what do we have here? We can open the tailgate. We can open either side sliding door and the roof and our SOS button. If you want your dome lighting to come on and off and you open and close the door, this button remains in the center on door. Well, watch this one open the door. Standard lighting, no LED in a $61,000 Sienna. It's got to be LED. That's a mirror to check in the back to make sure everybody's behaving themselves. Probably should have a rear passenger camera in here to see back there for this kind of money. But you let me know. Now, we do have a standard sunroof that has a manual shade that you throw back with your hand. And then over here, this is going to open it, the left switch, one touch to open. Wind buffeter comes up. One touch, hold it in a second to close. Once it's closed, the right switch will tilt it up or tilt it back down, and then you can just close up the shade. So that's how that works. Now, rear view mirror, we have a frameless rear view mirror with home link, and we also have the magic button to go with a digital rear view mirror, and the switches on the right adjusts the height of the mirror and zoom in or zoom out. And we have an extra added dash cam over here for an extra charge. Let me know what you think about that action. And then we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the mid-row captain's chairs, we have the automatic sliding doors. You just have to pull that out. Back they go. And now we got plenty of room in here. So let's just step right on in. We got grab handles in case you need them. But here we go. I'm in. Nice flat roof, so I didn't have to duck. I have my power close button right down here. I just have to push that, and the door will come back closed. So now I'm in, like snugging as a bug in a rug. Now, 5'11", plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. We have the leather with a door pocket behind each back seat, or front seat, I should say. And then I do have on the mid-row, the sliding doors, I do have these security shades right here. But I got hard black plastic all the way down. Can you believe that? $61,000 vehicle. And now I have a rubberized area to lie my phone, 2 cup holders for us in the mid-row, and then back here I do have 2 USB-Cs. Here's the controls for the cool box right here. To get into it, you just open it up and lift up, and there's our cool box right there to keep our drinks cold. So that's a nice touch. It's very schizophrenic spec because you get a cool box, but you don't get LED lighting, and you get, cheap plastic on the sliding doors. So go figure. The captain's chairs, though, again, the nice leather with the brown stitching, nice and comfortable. Armrest, fairly skinny, but from the mid-row, it is pretty darn comfortable in these seats. I have to give it that. To row number 3, well, we can just go ahead and fold this forward and then move it forward and out of the way, just like that. Kind of a two-handed job. Now I can just step right in. Flat floor, get to row number 3. Before I show you row number 3, here is the rear climate control setup right here in the roof. And you have 3-stage heated seats for your mid-row captain's chairs. And that's where that's going to be adjusted. It was just easier to get a shot of this from row number 3. Now, once I'm in row number 3, I do have the same color combo, same seats, nice and soft. They feel good. In the back here, I do have security shades for this 3rd row. I do have 2 USB-Cs and a couple of cup holders on the right side. On the left side, I have the security shade and the cup holder, but no USB-C. So I'll have to put my cord across my buddy's lap to plug in over there. But look at all this room. Slide over here. Look at all this room back here. Full-size adult. I could be back here on a long road trip, and it's super comfortable in these seats. These seats are really, really well done here in row number 3. Getting in the cargo area or tailgate of your Sienna, you can pop it from the overhead console, you can pop it from the key fob, or you can come to the back. And right above the license plate, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now with all rows up and this very deep area for storage, 33.5 cubic feet of cargo space with everything up. In the back here, we do have that 120 volt home power source that you can turn on and off from the dash. So that's where that goes. Now, to get the rear seats down, or 3rd row seats down and stowed, it's a two-handed operation. So I'll be back with you in a minute to show you how that's done. All right, now to get these 3rd row seats down, we have a two-handed operation. The first thing you want to do, though, is I'm going to let these rear headrests down, put them flat. Then I have a pull handle that's labeled number 1, and I have a pull strap that's labeled number 2. So I'm going to pull the number 1 handle and guide it back with the number 2 strap, and then push it down and lock it into place, and now it's nice and flat. And then I can do the same thing with the other side. And the headrest will automatically go down when you stow these, so that's not a separate operation. I just wanted to show you how that did on one seat. Now I'm flat, but now I got to deal with the mid-row. Now we're dealing with the mid-row captain's chairs. Now, these can't fold flat into the floor like a Chrysler Pacifica because that's a Chrysler patent. So Toyota had to come up with something different. But right here, this button here slides the mid-row back and forth. So that's a slider to give you more leg room. And then this folds the back up. So what we can do is we can just go ahead and pull this top lever, fold the back up, the top comes up, then push it all the way forward like that to maximize our space. Or we got the pull lever in the back as well. Now with the mid-row folded as far forward as you can get, we're looking at 101 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Sienna Platinum. Window sticker, here we go. 25 Sienna Platinum, magnetic gray, 7-passenger, government safety ratings, fuel economy estimates, standard equipment. Options. And then total MSRP. It's a big number on a minivan. Let's take this baby up for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Toyota Sienna top trim action platinum all-wheel drive, and I got a lot of glass in here, and I got a lot of great visibility out of all the glass. Plus I got the digital rear view mirror, so I have an unobstructed view out the rear of the vehicle. Plus I got Toyota Safety Sense 2.0 in here, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that in here for safety. LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. So I got a lot of stuff. It's a very big minivan. It holds a lot of gear. It holds 7 people. It is front wheel drive based, and you get all wheel drive going to the power going to the rear wheels as conditions deteriorate. And it's a really smooth drive, the Sienna. Feels good, feels smooth, feels composed. Steering very light, but very direct. Brakes are Johnny on the spot. That thud was the mid-row seat wasn't locked in place, and when I stepped on the gas, it locked into place. So that was nothing bad that happened in the car. But you know what? It takes off just fine. It's got the hybrid system in it, the same hybrid system, same driveline that you have in the Highlander hybrid is in the Sienna. But the steering is nice and direct, and it really takes the turns pretty well. It wallows a little bit, but it's a big, soft, cushy people hauler, but it doesn't do bad. It really doesn't. And these Siennas are in demand. I mean, here at Team Toyota, I hardly am ever able to get a Sienna because most of them come in, and once somebody sees it advertised on the website as in transit, they want to buy it. They put down a deposit, and it's sold before it lands at the dealership, and then I can't touch it. This one wasn't claimed by someone, and I have a sneaky feeling it's because it's 61 grand. That's probably why people didn't grab this one before it landed, and now it's been sitting here for about a week. But they're really, really nice. Would I spend 61 grand on a Sienna? No, I think this is a bit over the top for sure as far as everything that's in here. But you know what, if you got the money and you want all the creature comforts of home minus a couple of glaring omissions that they made in here, like no LED lighting, and at 61 grand probably ventilated captain's chairs too, you know, and manual seats instead of power seats in the mid-row. You know, come on, give me a break. I'm gonna let this guy go. Now somebody's calling me. Hello? I'm on my way back right now. I was in the middle of filming the drive. Now your name is on my phone and it's going to be in the video. How about that?
Okay, good. All right, go.
I'll see you in about 2 minutes.
All right, bye.
Yeah, bye. There you go. That's my buddy Bassett, the inventory guy over at Team Toyota, and somebody's there wanting to buy this vehicle right now. I'm telling you, I guess I got lucky I grabbed it when I did, because these things just fly. But anyway, let me know what you would do. There's only 4 choices on minivans, right? You have this Toyota Sienna, you have the Honda Odyssey, you have the Kia Carnival, and you have the Chrysler Pacifica. So you let me know. If you're in the minivan game, if you're looking for a new one, what are you going to do? Are you going to go with a Sienna like this one? Or are you going to go down in trims to save some hard-earned cash? Or are you going to go to one of the other manufacturers for your minivan? You let me know. Put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2025 Toyota Sienna Platinum all-wheel drive and magnetic gray for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.